Todd, how keen is the desire to put the disappointment of going out of Europe behind you, as I suppose now the Premiership, the one sole focus of the season?
Yeah, Sunday was obviously disappointing for the squad. We had a chance of qualifying. We obviously didn't get that, but a huge focus going into Bristol on the weekend. And as you said, that's our main focus moving forward now, is to Bristol, and the boys are raring to go.
Winning away in Toulouse was always going to be a big ask, but how proud can you be as a team of the way that Gloucester have improved in Europe this season, do you feel?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Toulouse away, if you look at that at the start of the campaign, it's always going to be tough. I think there's probably other games along the route that maybe was the cause of not qualifying. But yeah, I mean, boys stuck out there. We did what we could. There's obviously big disappointment, but the sole focus, it moves to Saturday.
Big disappointment, but also how big are the learnings? Because, I mean, for someone like yourself who's been pitched in the last few weeks, sink or swim, you've pretty much been swimming.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of boys have learnt across the squad, whether that's this week, last week, or weeks previous to that. Boys are always learning, and I mean, I think everyone's just keen to kind of get back out there and put them learnings into practice.
And you've had some young props alongside you, the likes of Kieran Knight. How impressive has he been of late?
Yeah, he's been really good. Obviously, with a few boys being injured, Fraser, Jamal have been out. Kieran's really stepped up, and yeah, he's been playing well.
And does a bit of A-League experience playing alongside him help when you sort of, that unit is reunited?
Yeah, definitely. I think especially in the front row, you're always looking for them kind of small connections, and it helps if you've obviously scrummed alongside him or you've played alongside him. It's just more experience.
A lot will be made, obviously, of your size. You're not the biggest hooker ever to play rugby. Can that make you a difficult opponent?
I'd like to think so, yeah. I'd like to. Some people may view it as a hindrance, but I'd like to say it works into my advantage on some things. And I'd like to say it kind of plays into my hands in terms of the play around the pitch. And as long as I'm doing my job set piece, then I use it as an advantage.
Yeah. How big is the ask to compensate in those physical areas, like scrum time?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but I think that as a hooker, that's your main job, scrum and line out. If you're getting that right first, obviously have to make sure technique-wise I'm spot on there, and then the rest around the pitch hopefully looks after itself.
And Bristol could be another one of those games where you're going to have to do quite a bit of legwork around that Ashton Gate pitch.
Yeah, they like to throw it around. They've got some dynamic backs and forwards, especially the likes of Harry Thacker, boys like that, and then they've got dangerous backs out wide, so it should make for quite an open and expansive game.
Yeah. How do you rate Bristol's pack? I mean, I seem to remember last season Dan Thomas having an absolutely outstanding match down there.
Yeah, they've got some great forwards, the likes of Dan Thomas. There's a few All Blacks in there as well, Stephen Luatua. I think all the packs in the Premiership are tough, so everyone's got to be on their mettle.
In a way, could Toulouse be the actual ideal prep game for Bristol?
Yeah, you could look at it like that. I mean, it was a bit of a baptism of fire, but it definitely preps you going back into the Premiership.
And we hear Franco Murray is closer to returning. How much are you just sort of hoping that you can keep this run of starts going? Yeah,
I mean, I've been involved the past few weeks now, whether that's on the bench or starting. Just happy to be involved, and I'm obviously relishing the opportunities that I'm getting.
And make it difficult for him to get back in?
That's the plan.